So this is the start of our labor and delivery loss room tour. So right when you come in, you can see this scale, which doesn't actually work but still lives in here. And so I use this space for dressing babies, sometimes taking pictures of babies. It's just a good flat workspace if you need somewhere to set baby and make some memories. On the right, we have our fridge. Above the fridge, we have 3 logbooks. The refrigerator logbook, that is for labor and delivery. This is for anytime a baby comes and goes from this room, there needs to be a mom sticker, date, time, and initials for where that baby's going. Back to the room, back to the fridge, back to the room, back to the fridge. The labor and delivery perinatal loss tracking book is just for tracking. We put a maternal sticker in there, fill out a little information, and that one stays right there. This notebook, I believe, is what the NICU uses when they use their fridge, so I don't touch it. On the left side, we have memory making supplies, storage, and clothes. So there are Bridget's cradles, tiny diapers. This is the cuddle box, which we'll talk about, and so if anybody needs some emotional support, that's where that lives. Teeny tiny preemie diapers. The clothes are all labeled with appropriate gestational ages for what size they should be, but sometimes you have to go through them a little bit. Hats and blankets, same thing, dig through them a little bit. These little bitty hats for your really, really early losses are great. Chucks pads if you need help getting dressed, undressed. That's what I put in that scale so that I can get those babies set up. Further down, these are class supplies. Please don't touch this. Footprint stuff, extra boxes, footprint molds. Up above, we have the loss boxes. They come in pink, blue, and neutral. They do have supplies inside of them, but feel free to adjust the supplies if you feel like something is more appropriate. Canvases, so they come in the teeny tiny 3x3s, and then the little bit larger 6x6 if you want to do footprints. In order to do those footprints, on the left side of the sink over here, we've got a drawer full of supplies, paints, brushes, ink, stamp pads. Down below, more stuff. There's a bulletin on the back that's got some good articles, cards that people send in, some thank you notes, different information you feel free to read. And this little file cabinet. The top part is where we put a face sheet with cards that still need to be filed and filled out. The filled out and filed cards go in this drawer. Please don't touch this drawer. This is where the person in charge of the cards files them so they get sent out at the right time. The drawer beneath that is the drawer that has all of the paperwork to set up the folders and the folders. So we only have one white loss folder left, so we'll have to request more. But there are many, many loss folders put together. The Spanish ones are in the back, English ones are in the front. If there's not a folder put together, there are blank folders in this little bin. And all of these files in the front is where you get the paperwork from. It's Spanish on the left, English typically on the right. You can just go through and grab one of everything if you're not sure what to grab, or talk to the person in charge of folders and they'll help you know what to put together. The cupboards up above have some more memory making options, a couple of Bibles, extra supplies, the old printer, wishbone information, baggies to put together packets if you need, and resources for ourselves. Cabinet on the right has the camera, photo printer, printer ink, door cards, which tend to walk away, so please only take one, SD cards, which are living in the back here, the printer, extra, sometimes expired footprint, clean print cards, and then Spanish and English sympathy and anniversary cards.